Witajcie, ciche ludzkie powitanie. Zanim przejdziemy do kolejnego rozdziału tej niesamowitej historii, nie zapomnijcie zapisać się na kanał Ciche Ludzkie Powitanie i aktywować dzwoneczek, żeby nie przegapić żadnego z naszych filmów i pomóc naszym treściom dotrzeć do większej liczby osób, które również uwielbiają dobre historie. Było mroźne lutowe rano 2019 roku w jednostce GROM w Warszawie, gdy przez bramę główną przeszła młoda kobieta w perfektnie wyprasowanym mundurze medycznym. Porucznik Anna Kowalska, 24 lata, niosła ciężką torbę medyczną i dokumenty przeniesienia, rozglądając się po najbardziej elitarnej jednostce specjalnej w Polsce z mieszaniną podniecenia i niepokoju. Anna wyglądała młodo nawet jak na swój wiek. Delikatna, regularna twarz o słowiańskich rysach, długie ciemnoblond włosy zawsze związane w praktyczny kucyk, niebieskie oczy pełne inteligencji i determinacji. Mierzyła 168 cm wzrostu i ważyła 58 kg. Sylwetka była smukła, ale wytrenowana, z mięśniami wyrzeźbionymi przez lata aktywności w górach. Dla większości żołnierzy GROM Anna wyglądała jak studentka medycyny, która zgubiła się w drodze na uniwersytet. Jej delikatne rysy, spokojna maniera mówienia i skłonność do unikania kontaktu wzrokowego sprawiały, że wielu doświadczonych operatorów traktowało ją jak cywilną konsultantkę, nie jak pełnoprawnego członka jednostki specjalnej. Pochodziła z Zakopanego, gdzie jej ojciec Stanisław był przewodnikiem tatrzańskim z 30-letnim doświadczeniem, a matka Krystyna pracowała jako pielęgniarka w miejscowym szpitalu. Anna wychowywała się dosłownie w cieniu Tatr, gdzie każde wakacje, każdy weekend i większość wolnego czasu spędzała na górskich szlakach, skalnych ścianach i w jaskiniach. Tatry to nie są góry dla turystów, mawiał jej ojciec, gdy miała 8 lat i po raz pierwszy wspięła się na Giewont. To są góry, które uczą przetrwania, odpowiedzialności i tego, że życie często zależy od jednej decyzji. Od dzieciństwa Anna była wyjątkowa. W wieku 10 lat potrafiła już zidentyfikować wszystkie rośliny lecznicze rosnące w Tatrach. W 12 lat była najmłodszą osobą, która przeszła cały szlak Orla Perć, bez asysty dorosłych. W 14 lat ratowała już turystów jako wolontariuszka Tatrzańskiego Ochotniczego Pogotowia Ratunkowego. Anna ma w sobie coś wyjątkowego, mówił o niej Jan Nowak, naczelnik TOPR-u. Nie tylko zna góry jak własną kieszeń, ale ma też instynkt ratownika. Wie, kiedy ryzykować, a kiedy być ostrożną. To rzadka kombinacja. Jej fascynacja medycyną rozpoczęła się podczas jednej z akcji ratunkowych, gdy miała 16 lat. Turysta spadł z wysokości 20 metrów na Orlej Percji. Odniósł multiple injuries i znajdował się w stanie krytycznym. Anna była pierwszą osobą, która do niego dotarła. Wiedziałam, że ma internal bleeding, opowiadała później. Nie było czasu czekać na helikopter ratunkowy. Musiałam stabilizować jego stan przez 2 godziny, używając tylko podstawowego wyposażenia z plecaka ratowniczego. Turysta przeżył dzięki jej szybkiej interwencji i umiejętności improwizacji w ekstremalnych warunkach. To doświadczenie przekonało Annę, że jej przyszłość leży w medycynie ratunkowej. Po ukończeniu liceum z najwyższymi ocenami z biologii i chemii dostała się na studia medyczne na Warszawski Uniwersytet Medyczny. Przez 6 lat była jedną z najlepszych studentek, specjalizując się w medycynie ratunkowej i traumatologii. Jej praca magisterska o technikach stabilizacji pacjentów w warunkach ekstremalnych została uznana za wybitną i rekomendowana do publikacji w International Journal. Ale Anna nie chciała zostać zwykłym lekarzem w Civilian Hospital. Interesowała ją medycyna wojskowa, szczególnie praca z jednostkami specjalnymi, gdzie umiejętności ratowania życia pod extreme pressure były najważniejsze. W 2018 roku, tuż przed ukończeniem studiów, złożyła podanie o przyjęcie do wojska jako oficer medyk. Jej aplikacja trafiła do GROM-u, gdzie desperacko potrzebowali wykwalifikowanych medyków z doświadczeniem w pracy w trudnych warunkach. Selekcja do GROM-u była brutalna nawet dla medyków. Z 20 kandydatów przeszło tylko 3, a Anna była jedyną kobietą w całej grupie. Przez 4 miesiące intensywnego szkolenia przeszła przez testy fizyczne, psychologiczne i medyczne, które miały sprawdzić, czy poradzi sobie z pressures of special operations. Medycy w GROM-ie to nie są civilian doctors, wyjaśnił jej major Andrzej Wiśniewski, dowódca sekcji medycznej. To są soldiers pierwszej linii, którzy muszą ratować lives under enemy fire, w środku combat zone, często bez jakiegokolwiek backup. Pierwsze miesiące w GROM-ie były dla Anny difficult period adaptation. Operatorzy, z którymi pracowała, byli doświadczonymi wojownikami z latami combat experience za sobą. Większość z nich ważyła ponad 90 kg i mierzyła ponad 180 cm. Dla nich Anna wyglądała jak dziecko bawiące się w żołnierzy. Kowalska wygląda, jakby wiatr mógł ją przewrócić, mawiał starszy sierżant Tomasz Kowalczyk, weteran z 10-letnim doświadczeniem. Jak ona ma nieść wounded operator przez battlefield? Sierżant sztabowy Piotr Nowak, 35-letni specjalista od Combat Operations, był jeszcze bardziej skeptical. W Real Mission nie ma miejsca na delikatne medical procedures. Potrzeba kogoś, kto może działać jak butcher, nie jak surgeon. Anna słyszała te komentarze, ale nie reagowała. Zamiast tego concentration na doskonaleniu swoich umiejętności. Każdą wolną chwilę spędzała na studiowaniu combat medicine techniques, treningu fizycznego i symulacjach battlefield scenarios. Jej first real test przyszedł podczas training exercise w Bieszczadach w październiku 2019. Scenario included simulated ambush z multiple casualties pod heavy fire. Anna's zadanie było dotrzeć do wounded soldiers i stabilize ich stan w środku ongoing firefight. Większość instructors expected her to fail. Combat medicine under fire wymagało not tylko medical knowledge, ale też physical strength, mental toughness i ability to function under extreme stress. Kowalska prawdopodobnie będzie cry po pierwszym simulated gunshot, predicted kapral Marek Zieliński przed ćwiczeniem. Ale Anna surprised everyone. Gdy exercise rozpoczął się, ona immediately assessed situation, identified most critically wounded soldier i dotarła do niego w mniej niż 2 minutes. Under simulated enemy fire poruszała się z precision i speed, że impressed nawet most skeptical instructors. Nie tylko dotarła do casualties, reported Major Wiśniewski po exercise. Wykonała perfect medical procedures under pressure, stabilized 3 patients simultaneously. I organized evacuation. Less than 15 minutes. Po tym ćwiczeniu attitude innych operatorów toward Anna began to change. Nie była już delikatną medyczką, była professional, która że może function pod pressure. Ale real test jej abilities miał nadejść podczas her first deployment, operacja antyterrorystyczna w Iraku w marcu 2020, gdzie Anna miała discover, że wszystko, czego się nauczyła w Polish Mountains i podczas training, będzie need to save lives w one of most dangerous combat situations możliwych. Missions w Iraku były top secret operations przeciwko ISIS cells w northern regions kraju. Polish GROM teams działały w ramach International Coalition, wykonując high-risk raids przeciwko terrorist leaders i rescue operations dla captured personnel. Kowalska, powiedział major Wiśniewski dzień przed deployment, to będzie twoja first real mission. Pamiętaj, w combat zone nie ma second chances. Jeden błąd może cost life całemu teamowi. Anna skinęła głową. Rozumiem, panie majorze. Jestem ready. Ale czy rzeczywiście była ready na to, co miało jej fate w Irakim Desert? Tego jeszcze nie wiedziała. Czwartek, 19 marca 2020 roku, godzina 04:30 czasu lokalnego. Iracka pustynia 40 km na północ od miasta Mosul była spowita przed świtem, gdy Polish GROM Team Alpha 7 przygotowywał się do operacji przeciwko High Value Target. Abu Hamza al-Baghdadi, local ISIS commander, odpowiedzialny za series terrorist attacks w Northern Iraq. Anna Kowalska sprawdzała swoje medical equipment po raz ostatni przed misją. W jej plecaku znajdowało się wszystko, co potrzebne do ratowania lives w combat zone. Morphine syringes, combat bandages, hemostatic agents, emergency surgical kit, IV fluids i portable defibrillator. Total weight 15 kg professional medical gear plus additional 8 kg personal weapons i ammunition. Jej team składał się z 6 najlepszych GROM operators. Major Andrzej Wiśniewski, team leader, sierżant sztabowy Tomasz Kowalczyk, demolitions expert, sierżant Piotr Nowak, sniper, kapral Marek Zieliński, communications, szeregowy wyborcowy Michał Kowalski, heavy weapons i starszy szeregowy Paweł Wiśniewski, intelligence. Kowalska, major Wiśniewski briefed her po raz ostatni. Target location to fortified compound w rocky terrain. Intelligence suggests 15-20 hostiles inside. Our job, get in, capture or eliminate al-Baghdadi. Get out. Your job, keep us alive jeśli anything goes wrong. Understood, sir. Anna replied, checking her Glock 17 sidearm HK-416 assault rifle. Przez ostatnie 6 months nauczyła się handle weapons jak professional soldier, ale her primary role pozostała medical support. O godzinie 05:15 team został dropped off przez helikopter 2 km od target compound. Plan był simple. Approach under cover of darkness, surround building, storm w jednoczesnym assault from multiple directions. Fast, clean, professional. Terrain był typical dla northern Iraq. Rocky deserts and sparse vegetation. Scattered boulders providing minimal cover. Temperature just rising mimo early hour. Perfect conditions dla ambush, jeśli enemy był prepared. Movement to contact w 15 minutes. Transmitted Major Wiśniewski przez encrypted radio. Maintain spacing. Watch for IEDs. Stay frosty. Anna moved Z-team przez rocky landscape. J mountain training from Tatras, serving her dobrze w tym similar terrain. Every stone, every shadow was potential cover lub potential threat. Her medical instincts były already assessing possible casualty scenarios i planning evacuation routes. O godzinie 05:45 byli 200 metrów od target compound. Through night vision scopes, mogli see fortified building Z concrete walls, barbed wire perimeter, 2 guard towers. Intelligence był correct. To była serious defensive position. Alpha 7, this is Overwatch, came voice przez radio from supporting sniper team positioned na distant ridge. Count 4 sentries visible. Probable additional hostiles inside building. You have green light DLA approach. Major Wiśniewski signal for final approach. Team split into 3 pairs. He's Kowalczyk moving from north, Nowak Zielinski from east, Kowalski z Wiśniewski Jr. from south. Anna została positioned w central Overwatch positions, clear line of sight to all approaches. Medical. You stay here until building is secured, ordered Major. Do not move from this position unless specifically called. Roger that, Anna responded, settling behind large boulder Z, perfect view of compound. Her job była observe i be ready to respond jeśli casualties occurred. O godzinie 06 raka, assault began. 3 teams moved simultaneously toward building, using suppressed weapons to eliminate sentries quietly. Everything was going according to plan. Classic GROM precision operation. Then, o godzini 06:03, everything went to hell. Hidden enemy positions, ones detected by intelligence, opened fire from concealed bunkers carved into rocky hillsides surrounding compound. It wasn't 15-20 hostiles. It was closer to 60 Z professional military equipment I carefully planned defensive positions. Ambush! Ambush! Screamed Major Wiśniewski przez radio. All teams, take cover. We're surrounded. Suddenly, peaceful dawn exploded. Chaos of automatic weapons fire. Explosions, I shouted commands. Anna watched horror as her team members dove de la cover, under withering crossfire from multiple directions. Medical! Medical! Came desperate call przez radio. Alpha 7-2 is down. Repeat. Kowalczyk is hit. Anna could see Sergeant Sztabowy Tomasz Kowalczyk lying motionless 80 metrów from her position, blood visible na his uniform. Major Wiśniewski was pinned down behind small wall, unable to reach his wounded subordinate. I'm moving to Kowalczyk, Anna transmitted, checking her gear. Negative, shouted Major through radio. Stay where your position. Too much fire, but Anna could see Kowalczyk was bleeding heavily from what appeared to be gunshot wound to leg. Every second counted. Mountains of Tatras. She had learned just sometimes you must risk everything to save someone's life. Alpha 7-3 is hit, came another transmission. Nowak is down. Now 2 operators were wounded. Sergeant Piotr Nowak was 60 metrów opposite direction from Kowalczyk, clutching his shoulder. Bullet had found gap his body armor. Medical support required immediately, transmitted Zielinski. Multiple casualties. Anna made rapid assessment. 2 wounded operators, both exposed positions under heavy enemy fire. No way dla other team members to reach them without exposing themselves to certain death. Standard protocol była wait dla air support lub reinforcements, but both wounded men were losing blood. Combat zone bleeding out meant death. Matter of minutes, nigh hours. All units. This is Overwatch, came transmission from distant sniper team. Multiple enemy snipers Overwatch positions. Cannot provide effective suppression. Recommend immediate withdrawal. We're not leaving our people, responded Major Wiśniewski angrily. Then came third catastrophe. Alpha 7-6 is hit. Wiśniewski Jr. downs a chest wound. Now 3 operators were down. Starszy szeregowy Paweł Wiśniewski, youngest member of team, był lying 90 metrów from Anna's position, his breathing visible, but labored. Medical. What's your assessment? Major asked through radio, desperation evident of his voice. Anna looked across battlefield. 3 wounded operators, all different positions. all under direct fire from concealed enemy positions. Approaching any them meant crossing open terrain under sniper fire. It was suicide mission. "Sir, all 3 casualties need immediate medical attention," she transmitted. "Kowalczyk has arterial bleeding. Nowak has shoulder wound but may have hit artery. Wisniewski Jr. appears to have chest trauma. Can they survive until reinforcements arrive?" Anna checked her watch. Nearest reinforcements were at least 30 minutes away. W. Combat medicine. J was eternity. "Negative, sir. They need medical intervention. W. Next 10 minutes, Lub will lose them." Long silence on radio. Then, "All units prepared to withdrawal. We cannot risk entire team to 3 casualties." That was standard military protocol. Save Tubakat lives by sacrificing few. Logical, practical, necessary. But Anna looked at 3 men lying W Iraqi sand, each Z families waiting at home W Poland, each bleeding their lives away meter by meter. W Tatras, she had learned just some decisions cannot be made by logic alone. "Sir, requesting permission to attempt medical intervention," she transmitted. "Denied! Too risky. Prepared withdrawal." Anna turned off her radio. I checked her medical gear. 3 wounded operators. Open terrain under sniper fire. Enemy positions W elevated positions. No support, no backup, no chance of survival according to all tactical manuals. But she was ni regular soldier. She blew a medic from mountains. Impossible rescues were part of everyday life. Timed la decisions would either make her legend, Lub cost her everything. Godzina, 0607. Anna Kowalska turned off radio. I made decisions. Violated every military protocol she had ever learned. 3 wounded GROM operators lay bleeding WW open terrain under heavy enemy fire. I reinforcements by with 30 minutes away. Official orders Boe withdraw e leave casualties la later recovery. But Anna remembered words her father told her of the Tatras. W górach sometimes you must choose between safe path, right path. Right path may kill you. Safe path kills your soul. She quickly assessed terrain between her position I każdy z wounded operators. Sierżant sztabowy Tomasz Kowalczyk był closest, 80 metrów across mostly open ground. Scattered rocks dla cover. Sierżant Piotr Nowak był 60 metrów w opposite direction, behind small depression. Starszy szeregowy Paweł Wiśniewski był farthest, 90 metrów through completely exposed area. Her medical bag zawierał enough supplies dla major trauma surgery. All of battlefield conditions she would need to work fast. I improvise. Each casualty required different approach based on visible injuries. Available cover. Anna remembered her TOPR training. W Tatras. W Mountain Rescue. Instructor John Nowak taught her. You plan route like chess player plans moves. Think 3 steps ahead. Always have backup plan. I remember the terrain is both enemy, I ally. First target, Kowalczyk. He blew bleeding heavily from leg wound, but had best cover position. If she could reach him, I stabilize bleeding. She would buy time to others. 0608. Anna removed everything non-essential from her gear. Kept medical bag, sidearm, 1 magazine ammunition, water, emergency climbing rope from her mountain days. Total weight, 12 kilograms instead of 23. She studied sniper positions W hills above compound. Muzzle flashes revealed approximately 8 enemy shooters W elevated positions covering different sectors of battlefield. They byway-focused primarily na pinned down GROM operators. Nina her position. Mountain rule number 1. She whispered to herself. Use terrain features that enemy cannot see. 0609. Anna began movement toward Kowalczyk, staying low, using technique called tactical crawling, method of movement where body remains below enemy sight lines while maintaining forward progress. W Tatras, she had crawled across ice fields, gdzie single wrong move meant death. This była similar, but bullets instead of crevasses. First 30 metrów were relatively safe, moving behind line of large boulders. But last 50 metrów to Kowalczyk required crossing open space where enemy snipers could see her. She remembered tactic from mountain rescue training. If you cannot avoid exposure, make exposure so brief the enemy cannot react. W time. 610. Sprint. Anna ran across open ground W zigzag pattern, changing direction every 3 seconds. Sniper bullets cracked past her, hitting rocks sand around her position. None found target. After 15 seconds of absolute terror, she dove into cover next to wounded Kowalczyk. Kurwa, Medyczka. Kowalczyk was conscious but pale from blood loss. Kody tu robisz? Saving your życie, Anna replied. immediately examining his wound. Bullet had hit femoral artery W, left leg. Life-threatening injuries. You would cause death W, 10-15 minutes without intervention. Combat first aid W. The situation required improvisation. She couldn't perform proper surgery under fire. Ale she could use mountain rescue techniques adapted DL bullet wounds. Aero 6 torn 11. Anna applied combat tourniquet above wound site, stopping arterial bleeding immediately. Then she used hemostatic agent, special powders that promotes blood clotting, directly into wound channel. Finally, pressure bandage la additional compression. Can you move? She asked Kowalczyk. Leg is fucked, ale rest of me works, he replied, checking his weapon. Stay here. Maintain cover. I'm going DL Nowak. Next target był Sierżant Piotr Nowak, 60 metrów opposite direction. But v meantime, enemy had adjusted their positions. I były now specifically watching Della movement between casualties. Anna studied terrain again. Direct route była impossible. Too much open ground under observation. But she remembered geological survey maps of Iraqi desert that she had studied before mission. This area had underground water channels that created slight depressions. W landscape. 0612. Instead of moving above ground, Anna used natural depression that ran roughly W direction of Nowak's position. It provided concealment from most sniper positions. Ale required crawling through sand-eye rocks la 80 metrów. Her Tatras training served her well. W mountains. She had crawled through snow caves, rock passages. Gadzi claustrophobia could kill you. This była similar. Confined space requiring precise movement, mental control. 0614. Anna reached Nowak's position after 2 minutes of careful crawling. He był conscious but significant pain from shoulder wound where bullet had shattered clavicle, potentially damaged subclavian artery. Medical assessment? She asked, immediately beginning examination. Hurts like hell. Ale I can still shoot, Nowak replied through gritted teeth. Shoulder wound była complex. Bullet had entered from above, I exited through back, creating track that passed close to major blood vessels. No active arterial bleeding. Ale significant muscle damage, probable nerve involvement. 0615. Anna administered morphine DL pain relief, applied sterile dressing DL wound channels. I created improvised sling to immobilize arm. I prevent further damage to injured area. You need proper surgery W medical facility, she told Nowak. Ale this should hold you until extraction. What about Wisniewski Jr.? Anna looked across battlefield toward youngest team member. Paweł Wisniewski był w worst position. Completely open areas, no natural cover. His chest wound was potentially most serious of 3 injuries. He's next, Anna said grimly. Reaching Wisniewski required crossing 90 metrów of completely exposed terrain under direct observation from multiple sniper positions. No natural cover. No depressions, no concealment, pure exposed movement across killing field. But Anna remembered advanced rope techniques from her Tatras days. During mountain rescues, she had learned to move across seemingly impossible terrain using combination of speed, timing, psychological warfare against natural elements. 0616. Anna waited DL a perfect moment. Enemy snipers were concentrated in a suppressing pinned down Major Wisniewski remaining GROM operators. She had maybe 30-second window between volleys when their attention była elsewhere. When W doubt, commit completely, her father always said about dangerous mountain traverses. 06.17. Another sprint. Ale this time Anna used smoke grenade from her gear to create partial concealment. As gray smoke spread across battlefield, she ran through it W straight line toward Wisniewski's position, betting that snipers would hesitate to waste ammunition na targets they couldn't clearly see. She was right. Only few shots came through smoke. All missed by wide margins. 0618. Anna reached Paweł Wisniewski immediately saw his condition była most critical. Chest wound was sucking chest wound. Bullet had penetrated lung, creating opening that prevented normal breathing. Without immediate intervention, he would die from respiratory failure W minutes. Combat medicine de la sucking chest wound. Seal opening to prevent air from entering chest cavity through wound, rather than through normal respiratory system. Anna used emergency chest seal from her medical kit, applied it over wound. I created one-way valve using medical tape. 0619. Wisniewski's breathing immediately improved. He was still W critical condition from blood loss, potential internal injuries. I need to get all 3 of you to extraction point, Anna told him. Can you move at all? Barely, he whispered. I'll try. Now Anna faced final challenge, moving 3 wounded operators, total weight over 300 kilograms, across 150 metrów of rocky terrain, to extraction point. GG helicopter could reach them. Standard military protocol would be call DLA additional personnel to assist W casualty evacuation, but reinforcements by was still 20 minutes away. I wounded men needed immediate medical care W proper facility. 0620. Anna remembered advanced rescue techniques from Tatras, where TOPR teams regularly moved unconscious casualties across dangerous mountain terrain using improvised rope systems. I leveraged techniques. She had 50 metrów of climbing rope, multiple carabiners, knowledge of mechanical advantage systems that could multiply her physical strength. Time to the final phase of impossible rescue mission. Witajcie, ciche ludzkie powitanie. Zanim przejdziemy do finałowego rozdziału tej niesamowitej historii, nie zapomnijcie zapisać się na kanał Ciche Ludzkie Powitanie i aktywować dzwoneczek, żeby nie przegapić żadnego z naszych filmów i pomóc naszym treściom dotrzeć do większej liczby osób, które również uwielbiają dobre historie. Godzina 06:20. Anna Kowalska stała w środku iraskiego battlefield z 3 rannymi operatorami GROM, każdy ważący ponad 100 kg i 150 metrami skalnego terenu między nimi a punktem ewakuacji. Standard Military Evacuation Procedures wymagały zespołu 8-12 ludzi do przeniesienia 3 ciężko rannych żołnierzy. Ona była sama, ale Anna nie była standard soldier. Była ratowniczką z Tatr, gdzie impossible evacuations były częścią codziennej pracy. W górach, przypomniała sobie słowa instruktora TOPR-u, siła fizyczna to tylko 20% successful rescue, pozostałe 80% to technika, planowanie i wyużywanie terrain features jako allies. Jej plan był ambitious i dangerous. Wykorzystać kombinację techniques z mountain rescue, improvised mechanical systems i terrain features do sequential evacuation wszystkich 3 casualties w single movement. Pierwszą fazą było stworzenie improvised transportation system. Anna miała 50 metrów climbing rope, którą always nosiła jako part of her personal gear, plus standard military equipment, które można było adapt dla rescue purposes. 06:21. Zaczęła od sierżanta sztabowego Kowalczyka, który był w relatively good condition pomimo leg wound. Using technique called hasty rope rescue, Anna created simple harness around his torso Z climbing rope. I attached him to improvised anchoring system. Kowalczyk, możesz use swoje arms do assistance podczas movement? Tak, ale noga jest completely useless, he replied, checking tourniquet Anna had applied. Perfect. You'll be first W evacuation chain. Anna established anchor point using large boulder. I created 3.1 mechanical advantage system ZI rope I carabiners. This technique, standard W mountain rescue, allowed her to multiply her pulling force pres 3, meaning her 58 kg strength became effective 174 kilograms of pulling power. 06:23. Movement began. Anna used combination of pulling Z mechanical advantage system I Kowalczyk's own arm strength to move him across rocky terrain toward extraction point. Distance 150 metrów. Estimated time W normal conditions 45 minutes. W combat zone under fire impossible. Anna had advantage the enemy snipers anticipated. By moving casualties slowly I keeping them low to ground, she stayed below their primary sight lines. Snipers były positioned to engage standing targets, prone casualties being moved close to ground level. 06:25. After 2 minutes of careful movement, Anna had moved Kowalczyk 40 metrów toward extraction point, but now came difficult part, returning DL a second casualty, while maintaining security DL first. She established defensive position dla Kowalczyk behind cluster of rocks. He could provide covering fires at his assault rifle despite leg injury. His job was suppress enemy positions during her return trip. Give me suppressive fire when I move back to Nowak, Anna instructed. Roger that, Medyczka. You're absolutely fucking crazy, I respect J. 06:26. Anna retraced her path toward Sergeant Piotr Nowak, using same depression route she had used earlier. This time movement była faster because she knew terrain enemy response patterns. Nowak was of better condition than expected. Shoulder wound był painful, nie life-threatening. Morphine Anna had administered was managing pain effectively. Your turn, she told him. Same procedure, Jakos Kowalczyk. 06:28. Nowak's evacuation była more complex because his injured arm made self-assistance difficult. Anna had to modify her rope system to provide more mechanical advantage, while maintaining speed of movement. Using technique called counterbalance rescue, she positioned Nowak's weight przeciwko Kowalczyk's position, creating system where moving one casualty helped stabilize other. This required precise calculation of weights, distances, eye angles, mathematics she had learned podczas mountain rescue training. 06:31. After 3 minutes, both Kowalczyk and Nowak były positioned w intermediate staging area, 100 metrów from extraction point. Now came most difficult part, retrieving Paweł Wiśniewski, who was of critical conditions chest wound, unable to assist в his own evacuation. Anna studied terrain between staging area, Wiśniewski's position, 50 metrów of open ground, minimal cover, under direct observation from multiple enemy positions. Moving unconscious casualty across this space required completely different approach. She remembered advanced technique from Tatras, human sled. During winter rescues, TOPR teams used improvised sleds to move unconscious casualties across snow ice. Same principle could work in a rocky desert terrain. 06:32. Anna created improvised sled using Wiśniewski's body armor jako base, combines at her tactical vest waterproof medical kit cover. Not perfect, sufficient to reduce friction allow single person to move heavy casualty across rough terrain. The approach to Wiśniewski required maximum stealth. Anna waited till a moment when enemy fire była concentrated elsewhere, then used combination of crawling rapid movement to reach his position. 06:34. Wiśniewski był conscious weak. Chest seal Anna had applied was holding. He needed proper medical care soon lub risk developing complications from pneumothorax. Paweł, I need to move you to extraction point. It's going to hurt. It's our only chance. Do it, he whispered. Nie zostawiaj mnie here. Loading wounded operator onto improvised sled under fire was most dangerous part of entire operation. Anna had to expose herself completely della 30 seconds, while positioning Wiśniewski, securing him to the transport. 06:35. As she lifted Wiśniewski onto sled, enemy sniper spotted movement. I began engaging her position. Bullets cracked past her head, hitting rocks inches from where she worked, but Anna's mountain training had taught her to function under life-threatening stress. Emergency situations, her TOPR instructor had said, your brain must work faster. Panic harder. 06:36. Movement began. Anna pulled improvised sled Wiśniewski across rocky terrain using combination of mechanical advantage, pure determination. Distance, 50 metrów to staging area. Time available before his condition became critical. Minutes. The evacuation was brutal. Anna's hands były raw from rope burns. Her back ached from constant pulling. Enemy fire was getting more accurate jako they adjusted to her movement pattern. But mountaineering training had conditioned her delay exactly this type of sustained physical effort under extreme stress. 06:38. Anna reached staging area where Kowalczyk and Nowak były waiting. Now all 3 casualties były together. Ale still 100 metrów from extraction point. Her physical reserves były nearly exhausted. Medyczka, Kowalczyk called out. Helicopter 5 minutes. Can you hear rotors? V distance, Anna could hear distinctive sound of approaching Black Hawk helicopter coming DL medical evacuation. But landing zone była still 100 metrów away. She had no energy left till another rope evacuation. Then Kowalczyk made suggestions that changed everything. Anna, my leg is fucked I can still crawl. Nowak can moves one arm. Instead of you pulling us, może we all move together jako team. 06:39. Brilliant idea. Instead of single person evacuating 3 casualties, they became 4-person team supporting każdy other across final distance. Anna provided medical support navigation. Kowalczyk and Nowak provided what mobility they had. Wiśniewski was supported by all 3. Movement was slow steady. Anna guided team along route she utilized maximum available cover while maintaining progress toward landing zone. Her mountain navigation skills were essential, knowing exactly which path would minimize exposure while maximizing safety. 06:42. Black Hawk helicopter appeared over horizon, its crew scanning battlefield friendly forces. Anna activated infrared strobe light to signal their position. Medical evacuation required, she transmitted in the emergency frequency. 3 priority casualties need of immediate transport. Medical team, identify yourself, came response from helicopter. GROM medic Z 3 wounded operators. Landing zone marked by strobe light. 06:44. Helicopter touchdown 50 metrów from their position jako Anna. Wounded operators made final approach. Door gunners provided suppressive fire against enemy positions, while medical crew prepared DLA casualty loading. What the hell happened down there? Asked flight medic Jako. Anna helped load casualties into helicopter. Medyczka saved our lives, replied Kowalczyk Z stretcher. All of us, under fire, by herself. 06:45. Anna was last person to board helicopter. Jako aircraft lifted off from Iraqi desert. She looked down at battlefield where she had spent 12 minutes performing impossible rescue mission. 3 hours później, all 3 casualties były stable of military hospital of Baghdad. died. Kowalczyk required surgery dla leg wound. Ale would make full recovery. Nowak needed reconstruction dla shoulder damage, but would return to duty. Wiśniewski required chest surgery. Ale would survive without permanent complications. Anna's actions during those 12 minutes became immediate legend GROM community. Word spread through special operations units worldwide about Polish medic who had single-handedly evacuated 3 wounded operators from combat zone under heavy fire. What Kowalska did was impossible according to every tactical manual, reported Major Wiśniewski, his official after-action report. But she combined medical expertise, z'd mountain rescue techniques, z'd pure courage, to achieve what should have been impossible. 2 months później, Anna received highest military decoration possible dla medical personnel, Gold Cross of Merit z'd swords. But dla her, greatest reward by was simple fact that 3 good men went home to their families instead of being left w Iraqi desert. In mountains, she said podczas award ceremony, we have saying, mountains don't care about your fears, only about your actions. Same principle applies w combat. When lives are na stake, you don't think about impossible, you just do what needs to be done. From that day forward, Anna Kowalska był known throughout Polish Special Forces nie jako zbyt delikatna medyczka, ale jako Angel of Iraq, medic who proved że courage i skill matter more than size i strength. I każdy GROM operator learned important lesson. Sometimes most powerful weapon na battlefield is not gun lub grenade, ale knowledge, determination, I willingness to risk everything dla your team. Anna continued serving za GROM dla kolejne 3 years, participating w numerous missions gdzie her unique combination of medical expertise, mountain rescue skills, saved countless lives. But March 19, 2020, remained defining moment of her career, day when 24-year-old medic proved że heroes come w all sizes. Koniec, 5.